Hi ladies, I wanted to talk to you today about your transition through menopause and some tips on some dietary and lifestyle things that you can incorporate to help you with your transition. So as we know, when you transition into menopause, your female sex hormones are significantly declining, and that could cause a myriad of very uncomfortable symptoms, which many of you talk about all the time. So what are some things that you can do to help you get through this period of transition as your hormones change significantly? I wanted to talk to you firstly about the importance of sleep. Now, sleep is something that is so underrated because so much regeneration and healing happens when we sleep. Our bodies literally recharge. But when we sleep, our pineal glands in here release something called melatonin. Now, this neurotransmitter is actually a very potent antioxidant. So an antioxidant quenches free radicals. It helps to reduce inflammation. And this is released when we sleep. So sleep is super important to recharge and to help with healing and reducing any inflammation that we're feeling in our body as we go through this transitional phase. Now, estrogen acts like a glue which helps to hold minerals in our bones. So something that we see often as a woman goes through menopause and beyond is that their bone mineral density starts to reduce. So in addition to sleep, exercise is super important, but any specific weight-bearing exercise is going to be particularly helpful for you because that is what helps to increase bone mineral density. So anything where you are resisting against the weight. And on the topic of bones, I wanted to talk to you about food and specifically calcium, which it gets all the attention when we talk about bone health, but there are so many other minerals that are responsible for bone mineral density. So things that you should be incorporating in your diet include dark leafy green vegetables. We actually want to steer you away from dairy, despite dairy being such a popular food for bone health. And calcium. We'd like you to try incorporating some non-dairy foods and sources of calcium into your diet. Things like sesame seeds and tahini, dark leafy green vegetables, nuts and seeds, legumes, tofu. Tofu actually has a really high calcium content, and it's also a phytoestrogen, so something that can help as estrogen is declining as you're approaching menopause. And fish with bones, so small fish with bones in them like anchovies and sardines are actually really good because you're getting the minerals from the bones themselves. And on the topic of fish, I wanted to run you through essential fatty acids and how that can help in menopause too. So essential fatty acids, specifically omega-3s, can help reduce inflammation. So these fats or these oils are found in foods such as avocado, raw nuts, and seeds, oily fish as well. So these are your highest sources, algae as well. So you can get plant-based essential fatty acids in the supplemental form, and they come from algae. So this can help with any type of skin symptoms you may be having as you go through your transition too. And when estrogen declines, the suppleness in our skin starts to reduce. We might experience itching or discomfort or dryness, and the fats, the good fats in these foods will really help. So we've covered sleep, we've covered exercise, we've covered calcium, we've covered fats, and I wanted to talk to you about stress. And this is my last point because stress management is so important. Now, when your ovaries cease to produce estrogen, your adrenals are supposed to take over, so your adrenal glands. And your adrenal glands are also responsible for your stress hormones, such as adrenaline and cortisol. Now, if you're super stressed and you're in this state of sympathetic overdrive, your adrenal glands are going to be on overdrive too. Now, they won't be able to do their job in taking over the production of estrogen if they're preoccupied with stress. So doing anything you can to help reduce stress in your lives is going to be significant as you transition into menopause. So any lifestyle factors that you want to incorporate, such as meditation, mindfulness, breathing exercises, other more calming, grounding forms of exercise like yoga or tai chi or qigong, these are all things that you should consider in helping to reduce stress. Otherwise, your fat cells may take over and produce that estrogen, and we'd like that not to be the case so much, although it does happen naturally to a certain extent anyway. So I hope these pointers and tips have helped you. Please get in touch with us if you have any other questions or if we can help with you in any other way. Thank you.